What's going on, everybody? We got Seth and Sammy B here, and we just wrapped up the Sony E3 2018 press conference. We got to see kind of in-depth looks at a small selection of core first-party games. One of the ones I'm personally most excited for is anything Hideo Kojima does, because I'm a big old fanboy with a big old fox hand tattoo right here. And we got to see another Death Stranding trailer. This one kind of has the similar air of kind of weird enigma that
convoluted
that all of the trailers tend to have, but this one stands apart a bit to me, and partially that's due to the fact that this is the first time we actually see gameplay for the game, which is a big deal, but also there's a little bit more context, I feel, given to the story. There's a bit of voiceover at the beginning, there's more character interaction, and you can kind of begin to put some of the pieces together as to what might be going on and connect things that you see Sam Porter Bridges in this trailer doing that you saw from previous trailers and kind of infer what that might be. So, Sam, you wrote the piece on this.
I did, yes.
Tell us, what are some of the things that we saw? What did you think about what we saw?
It was, I won't lie, watching the trailer, I had to watch it twice because it was a lot to undertake. Mm-hmm. But it looks like Sam Bridges Porter, who is played by the wonderful Norman Reedus. He is like a delivery boy. Which I was joking around that he's Fry from Futurama.
I thought we were serious about that.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah, we are.
And that Leela shows up later.
Yes, and Bender.
But
anyways, Norman Reedus is tasked with, getting supplies to, it looks like different parts of different worlds, like maybe it's not Earth. It does look like he is in a city at one time that looks completely devastated. Yeah. In one part of the trailer. But the one world that it looked like he was going through Mars. It had like the red soil. I mean, it could be a desert. But it looks like they're all wearing like these bodysuits. They have like these little like futuristic like packs with them. So to me, it looks like they're out in space. Like they're out colonizing different worlds, and he is tasked with getting them supplies so that they can survive. But as we like venture into we see more characters. Like we're not just going to be playing as Norman Reedus. It looks like there was other people who were also delivering supplies. There was a part where it looks like he's relaxing in like a cave, almost like in a cavern, and you see like the temperature drops and his skin starts like reddening over and almost looking like it's getting old, like it's getting wrinkled. And you see this handprint and like the growling starts, and then you realize that he's not alone, that there are creatures in these worlds that are we're not at the top of the food chain anymore. These creatures are. And you can't see them. They're completely invisible. But they have this power to control time. And when they touch it, they can make time speed up. So, like, if you're watching the trailer, like, their handprints touch, like, grass, and they grow really fast. And
that's due to something called the time fall, which may have been referred to before in interviews by Kojima. But this is the first time kind of seeing this in context of what this could mean in the story and in the gameplay. And there's a lot of wide-reaching implications on this. We could probably go for hours about what might be going on here. But there seems to be a lot going on with time here. Possibly interdimensional things, but you can speculate whether it's like space travel or interdimensional. But there's a lot of time shifting going on, and that apparently that's even tied to the restarting your game if you die. It looks like in the trailer we actually saw what happened if the main character kind of fails and dies, that he maybe gets reborn as the baby and kind of starts over, but it's like it doesn't erase what happened before. So
it's all very convoluted. But it looks like that's like when it was really creepy when he turns on the light at the end of the trailer and he's trying to make it out, and he's talking to the one guy in his intercom that he's surrounded. He knows of these parasitic time fall like creatures. They know he's there and he has to escape. And he, touches his tummy, and, the little fetus baby comes out, and you're like, okay. But like my theory was that if he dies, that baby takes his place because of the time flow. It automatically rebirths him as a grown man.
Right.
But we get to see two new actresses are announced during this trailer.
Mm-hmm. Seeing Lea Seydoux show up was awesome. So we had most recently seen her in things like Spectre, the latest Bond movie, playing Madeleine Swan. But she was also in Blue is the Warmest Color. She was in Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol. Great actress, and I'm glad to see this cast, this kind of all-star cast, continue to grow for this game.
Mm-hmm.
So Lea Seydoux, who you think? What's your theory? You got this one's got theories all over the place.
I do have theories. Like I said, I was watching the trailer like crazy. It shows him, he goes to grab his photograph when the parasitic monster timefall people things, he goes to grab it before it stomps on it, and she grabs his hand, and then after all is said and done, he looks down at the photograph again, and it almost looks like there's a smudge on it, but if you look really close, the hairstyle and the face structure looks very similar to
Lea Seydoux's character.
Yes, Lea Seydoux' character, and he almost looks like he's like he hasn't looked at the photograph in a really long time because he's kind of looking at it and kind of looking at her, and she's like talking to him.
Yeah.
But also in that photograph you see like it looks like a picture of his family, honestly, and it probably is. And there's a picture of his daughter and his wife and him, and the picture of his wife actually matches. I think it's Lindsay Wagner.
Lindsay Wagner, who showed up at the very end of the trailer.
Yeah.
So that may be Sam's wife, and it's possible that Lea Seydoux plays his daughter, and that I'm wondering if your theory about him continually restarting his life is true. Maybe that's why his daughter is like the same age as him, because he keeps restarting his life and then going back again, and it looks, we're starting to get a little bit of the big picture about, Sam Porter Bridges is this everyman who's possibly caught up in a very Edge of Tomorrow like situation, that there's this, it going back and forth through time, and how that affects him and his family, and what are the the wider reaching implications of that. It's just you see a new Death Stranding trailer and you're like,
and like you have 1,000 more questions.
Like here we go, layer by layer. But it's always great to see more of this game. No release date or anything like that. No appearances from Kojima. But super exciting to see some gameplay, new characters, a little more context to the story. What did you guys think of this new look at Death Stranding? Do you have any more theories about what this could be? Please let us know. Comment, like, subscribe if you would so please, and stay tuned to the Geekiverse for even more Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, everything E3 2018. Keep it locked right here, and thank you for joining us.